Indian men are not getting married. Ladies and gentlemen, I was going through some research, I was going through some data points when I found out that the average age of Indian men getting married is actually increasing. In India, the average age of getting married for men used to be around 21-22 in certain parts of the country, but now this age has actually went up to 27-28 in certain parts of the country, especially in the tier 1 and tier 2 cities of India. When I covered this case on Instagram, when I asked my audience as to why exactly are Indian men not willing to get married, my video got over 78,000 comments, especially from men, discussing and giving various sorts of insights as to why men in India nowadays are not willing to get married anymore at all. So ladies and gentlemen, in today's case study, we are going to cover three main aspects. Number one, why exactly are Indian men not willing to get married? Number two, what are going to be the possible social and economic consequences of this entire social trend that has been happening in India? And number three, what as Indians can we do to resolve this major social problem that might happen in the next few years in India? Let us start our case study with the fundamental question that why exactly are Indian men not willing to get married? Well, the answer to this question lies in three main pointers. Reason number one, cost of living crisis. You see, over the years, inflation has been increasing in India, and the heat of this inflation is now being felt by majority of the Indian households. The price of goods and services that are normally consumed by a household has been going up with every passing day, yet the income factor, the monthly income of the Indian households have actually remained stagnant, and this is exactly what we call as a cost of living crisis. And India, majority of the Indian households are actually going through the same thing. Let us say that I have a family of three, that is me and my mom and dad. Let us say that currently we have a combined monthly expenditure of 50,000 rupees against a combined family monthly income of rupees 70,000. Now, if another person, if my partner, if my wife decides to enter the family, decides to join the family, if I decide to get married, obviously the monthly expenditure will increase. Obviously, the current monthly expenditure, which stands at rupees 50,000, will go up. But there's a high possibility that the monthly income remains stagnant at rupees 70,000, and this is exactly what a cost of living crisis would feel like. Now, this is one of the prime reasons why Indian men are actually delaying their marriage to a very great extent, because currently the incomes are not sufficient enough to accommodate another person in the family, and once this entire marriage event takes place, obviously the monthly expenditures will go up to a very greater extent, yet the incomes will remain stagnant, and ultimately the consumer, both the partners, will have to go through this cost of living. Now, this pointer, this data point that I just told you can also be aligned with the stat that currently India's GDP is increasing, the growth rate of GDP is very good, yet the per capita GDP, the per capita income of India is actually very poor, and this is exactly what I just covered in the pointer. Further, there has been a major unemployment crisis going on in the country where a large chunk of our population is actually unemployed. And when I saw the comments of men on the video on Instagram, I actually found out that men have this thinking that they only want to get married once they are well settled in their life, once they are well off in their life, so that they can provide sufficiently to their partner. And this is the reason why men are taking much longer to settle out in their life and are actually delaying marriage to a much greater extent. Earlier, as men, after you get settled at your job, the first decision that you had to take on an immediate basis as per the social norms was to get married. But now, because of this entire cost of living crisis, because of this entire employment crisis that has been going on in the country, it is very difficult for men to get married at a very younger stage, and this is the reason why the average age of getting married for men in India is now increasing, because men are not willing to take this financial burden, this huge financial burden at a very young age. Reason number two, lack of laws for men in India. Ladies and gentlemen, as of now in the entire Indian judiciary system, there are absolutely no laws for the protection of men in India. There are absolutely no laws for the protection of men's rights in India. Now, it is because of this exact fact that every day we hear that some sort of false allegation, some sort of false case has been filed by women against men in India. In fact, you guys will be shocked to know that in India today, 70% of the rape cases that have been filed against men in India are actually false, are actually not true. The current state of legal structure in India is so partial, is so lopsided that if by any chance women counterparts actually file a case against men, it becomes the duty of the men to actually prove themselves innocent in front of the court, and until and unless a man is proven innocent, he is actually considered guilty in the eyes of the society as well as in the eyes of the law. Now it is because of this major loophole in India's legal structure that with every passing day, the number of cases, the number of false cases against men are actually increasing. In fact, every day or the other we hear that some men in some part of the country has actually attempted a suicide or has actually committed a suicide because of the same reason that a woman counterpart actually filed a false case against him, and because he was not able to prove himself innocent in the eyes of the court, he actually committed suicide when in reality he was actually innocent. Another major aspect regarding this entire loophole in India's judiciary system relates to the sections regarding divorces, regarding maintenance, regarding separations, etc., wherein again the laws are formed in such a manner that they are not beneficial by any chance to the men counterparts. Now, due to these major loopholes in India's legal structure and the increasing number of false cases against men in India, men are actually not comfortable in getting married nowadays. The sentiments of men in India have actually started going against this entire concept of marriage, and they are clearly stating that until and unless they find a partner, they find a suitable partner on whom they can trust, they actually do not want to get married. And this is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, men in India nowadays are actually going against this entire concept of arranged marriage, wherein two complete stranger families come together to fix out the marriage. A number of men actually commented on my video and put up this insight that if the marriage actually succeeds in life, the contributions that the positive marriage will have on a man's life are actually very less as compared to the negative aspects that will be there if the marriage actually falls out. Now it is because of this broken legal structure in India that men are actually not being comfortable in getting married nowadays and are actually delaying their marriages to as much extent as possible. Reason number 3: increasing literacy rate of women in India. If you actually closely analyze the 20 span time period of India, you'll see that earlier women's literacy rate in India was not actually much high, and it is because of this fact that women's participation rate in country's labor force, in country's workforce, was actually not much high. But now if you compare the dynamics, if you compare these parameters from 20 years back till now, you'll notice that country's literacy rate for women has actually increased, and so has country's women participation rate in the total workforce of India. Earlier, women were actually asked to get married as soon as they completed their school life or their college life, and this is the reason why the women participation rate in the workforce of the country was very low. But now, because this entire trend has changed, because this entire social norm has changed, the literacy rate of women in India has actually increased, and more women are coming out to work in today's times. Now, because women are more educated now and are actually contributing a larger part to India's workforce, they also want to take time to get stable in their career, to get stable in their growth prospects before they commit to this idea of marriage. Now, because women are taking more and more time to get stable in their life before they commit to the idea of marriage, men are not able to find suitable women counterparts to get married at a very young age, and this is the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, men's average age of getting married in India is actually increasing. These were the 3 major reasons why India's average age of getting married for men is actually increasing. If you guys have some other insights, some other comments, some other reasons as to why this age is increasing for men in India, please comment down below and share your insights, share your valuable feedback, so that it can be helpful for all of us, for all the men in India, for all the people watching this video. In this video, we actually discussed what are the major reasons as to why Indian men are not willing to get married. In the second part of this case study, we will be discussing that what are going to be the possible impacts of this entire trend on the social, economic and the demographic parameters of India on a macro level. If you like the video, please hit the like button, do subscribe to the channel MBA Case Studies and hit the bell icon so that you guys can get regular notifications of all of our case studies across business, finance, geopolitics and social issues that are going on in the country. I'll see you guys in another case study very soon. Till then, stay tuned, take care, bye bye.